Brosplay!
Welcome back, Brosplay. This is Brosplay.
Brosplay. Brosplay matters.
Whoa,
Yeah.
don't get topical on me.
I'm not getting tropical.
Welcome back in. I'm playing with my bro. He sucks. I mean, he rocks. I love him.
Make up your mind.
He's cool, and also I'm sick.
Have you noticed we're in a different province?
Have you noticed we're in a different province?
I think we're in the southern province now.
Whoa! Flow-flying helicopter. What is this? Fucking Italian job?
Oh, I'm not allowed in here, am I?
We'll do it like the Italian
You guys are
job.
sick.
Whoa! You know what's funny about the Italian job is that they name it that because they pull the final boss or final thing like the job that they did where they fucked up, causing the. So the basic story of Italian Job is that Edward Norton decides to, inventor of Norton antivirus, decides to steal money from his best friends and unfortunately kill one of the best actors in the whole movie, which is really unfortunate. Like, he could have killed, like... Fuck, I don't know who... never mind. You know,
You're just
like,
not
I just
on
wanted...
it,
like,
eh?
I wanted to make a joke, but I like all of those actors.
Yeah, they're all really good
Like,
actors.
I don't want to make fun of Mos Def. I don't want to make fun of
That's
Jason
his name.
Statham. I don't want to make fun of Mark Wahlberg. Like, I like everybody in that movie. I wish there was someone in that movie I didn't like, so I could be like, why couldn't you kill that character? So like we could watch more Donald Sutherland.
Yeah, but they pretty much, like, every character in that movie was necessary.
Yeah, they're all fucking great.
And he kind of needed to die.
I had a bad experience. Although I'm pretty sure he goes by Mose when he's an actor, and Mos Def when he's a rapper.
Oh, interesting.
Have you heard his rap?
No.
He's fucking great.
Never.
And the name Mos Def actually, I read it came from his favorite statement. Most definitely.
Really?
Yeah, sounds like too good to be true.
Does actually. Most definitely.
I love his performance in Dexter. His character is so important to to Dexter's progression as a person. Because
doesn't he baptize him?
Yeah. No, I don't think he baptizes him. No, but there is a baptism. But the idea of the sixth season is belief, both in the sense of like, what do you choose to believe in, as in religion, but also belief as in your morals and values, and what should you trust and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, your general beliefs on the world.
Yeah, and Moses' character kind of is he's all about forgiveness. He knows that people did bad things to him, and he tells Dexter not to forgive him. But there's also a message in that moment as well. I won't ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I really enjoyed that season. I know a lot of people are like, where the fuck did that show go? But I thought it was good all the way to the end. I think the first 5 seasons were definitely the strongest. The first season's the strongest. Then the 4th.
I love it. You're now just listing the best seasons.
Yeah, it goes 1, 4.
You already got the order.
1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 8.
This is a precise order.
6, 7.
Wow.
Maybe?
Put some serious thought into this,
Maybe.
dude.
Okay, it's definitely 1, 4 for sure. Like season 1, specifically, like the first episode. I wish the whole show remained that dark, because it's the darkest fucking thing. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Dexter's a show. I think I've already explained this in the last session, but Dexter's a show about a guy who likes to kill people, or wants to kill people. Actually, he doesn't like that he kills people. He just has a deep desire to do it, and his father teaches him how to do it super fucking slick, and his whole thing is like retribution. He wants to make these people feel what they've done, so he shows them pictures of the people they killed right before he kills them, so that they're the last people. It's kind of like a double thing. It's like the people that you killed as like an idea are watching you die, but also you have to look into their eyes the same way that you killed them as you looked into their eyes, kind of thing. But In the first episode, he digs up the bodies of this guy's victims,
Which is totally different than showing pictures.
yeah, and says like, "Look what you've done." Like he's like, "I had to take one of these kids out in pieces," and it's like, "Look at what you've done," and he shows them like all the dead bodies, and then immediately after, never does that again. He exclusively shows photographs from then on because
that's way too much of a risk.
But also the writers were like, that's too much. Like that's like, we can't write how he's gonna get every body up every single time. And I think
it was good for drama.
I think the message was that like it's one of the few times where he kills a child murderer. The first guy that he kills in the opening scene is a child murderer. I think that's the message, is that like it's a more important kill than the other ones.
So that's why he digs them up, maybe?
Yeah.
It is a lack of continuity, though.
It's one of the
in
strongest,
some minor ways.
It's one of the strongest episodes, in my opinion, because it really drives home Dexter's commitment.
It does. It really sets the stage for the weirdness of that show.
Plus, it has all that fucking all the dark, deep music and the "Tonight's the night." Has to be the night.
I like the "Tonight's the night" thing. That's really creepy. If you haven't seen Dexter, it's worth trying out the first episode. And from that, you can kind of figure out whether or not it's going to be...
Well, it lightens up. Keep that in mind. It definitely lightens up. It'd be like... And each season has its own theme. Like, the first season is... He is pursued, which is what I love about it, is it's one of the few instances where someone goes after him first. Second season is about accepting others into his world, as well as he is pursued by the authorities. Season 3 is, can Dexter teach others to do what he does? Season 4 is, can Dexter be a family man?
How many times do you watch this show?
Like 6 or 7 times.
Oh, God. Okay.
Season 5 is, can Dexter share his dark... He calls it his dark passenger. Can he share his dark passenger with someone else? Season 6 is religion, belief, and morals. Season 7, he goes up against other professional killers who do it because they like it, but it's more of just like part of their life instead of being like a dark passenger.
It's not an obsession.
Yeah, and then season 8 is it's a wrap up as well as it's like how can this story end? And I heard the guy who was like behind the ending, and he explained why it had to end the way it did, and I won't say how it did, but
it's quite the expose on Dexter we've had here.
Yeah,
if you needed to know anything, the info is there now.
Oh, I do. I know an unbelievable amount of that show. Like you know how you're always remembering names, and I'm having a hard time with it.
Yeah,
that's the show that I remember names on.
Just everything that happened.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess if you've seen it that many times, that can kind of happen with any show.
Absolutely.
It's all about familiarity.
You got Maria LaGuerta.
We do not need a list of the characters.
You got Vince Masuka.
Yeah, Masuka was a good character.
You got Dan the Dentist Mendel.
We do not need a list of the characters. Thank you for your Dexter expose.
You got Jordan Chase.
Oh, this is some obscure characters. Do you know any of the actor names?
Jordan Chase is the main character in season 5.
Yeah, but you didn't mention Deb, who's like...
Yeah, it's Deborah Morgan.
Among the most...
I think his name is Morgan because it's morgue, as in...
I don't know about
where
that.
Dead people go.
That might be a stretch.
Dexter is a term for... it's like a short form of dexterity.
And right-handedness.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, right. I think I'm not supposed to destroy this car.
Street Racer. Wow, you worked really hard on that name.
Yeah.
Wow, you worked really hard on the sounds, too. Was that guy? Was like a guy doing like a fart sound?
So bad. And it's not even that fast. Like a Jaju picks up speed just as quickly as this thing does.
Jaju.
I don't know where I'm going, though.
Contract value.
The contract value is dropping rapidly. I must pick up the passenger.
You got Boyd Fowler.
Boyd Fowler. Get in contact. I got a contact for the contract.
Whoa, dude. Dude,
What?
I gotta put my glasses away and put on some contact lenses so I can contact the contact about the contract. And then I'm gonna contract...
AIDS?
No, don't bring it there.
Why am I disguised as a civilian after having driven through a barricade?
Boxes everywhere. Fiery... What? What was that? What is this? Simpsons Hit and Run?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, he won't walk around that rock.
No, of course he won't. He needs you to contact the contract.
What the fuck? Get in the car.
It's a two-seater.
I must have to talk to this guy?
Retrieve contraband.
Retrieve contraband. Oh, I thought he was going to get in my car. I was going to fucking kill him. Oh, I see. I didn't even have to take that other guy with me. He just gave me an American passport.
Nice.
Yeah, so I didn't even need him.
Is it that easy?
Well, I mean,
get an
we're not
American
done
passport?
yet. No, that's why it was worth $25,000.
Where would you want to go if you could go anywhere in the world?
Anywhere, anytime, or anywhere right now?
Right now.
Okay. Whoa!
Avoiding topical conversations.
I would want to go... I would want to go to the Keck Observatory.
Keck?
Yeah, in Hawaii. Joe Rogan talks about it all the time.
Really?
The Keck Observatory is this observatory that's actually situated above the clouds on the big island of Mauna Loa.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and so apparently when you're up there, you can actually see like almost every star in the Milky Way, so it looks like a mist.
Oh,
A mist of stars, yeah.
that's amazing.
So that's probably where I'd want to go. Like, I would want to go to Hawaii in general, because if I go to Hawaii, I want to see New Earth being formed. Like, I want to watch where lava flows into the ocean and then hardens into rock. I
Doesn't
would
it
want
it makes an island, right?
well, it just like yes, overall it makes an island, yeah.
That's cool.
But it just expands the island slowly, and you can watch that process. Oh wow, this is sick!
Whoa, you're fucking chasing that
Nice.
Rocket Man.
I actually ran it down. I was faster than the rocket.
Rocket Man.
The other thing that I would absolutely want to see if I went there is Hawaii has something crazy like 16 of the 22 types of biomes that exist in the world.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I would want to do some sort of like a trip where they show you like, I don't know, 10 or 12 of like the crazy different, like they have boreal forest, they have tropical forest, they have deserts, they have tundra.
Whoa.
Yeah, they have all these crazy fucking things because they're on a volcano in the middle of the ocean. So you have all these very dramatically different climate conditions.
I learned about biomes from Starbound.
From Starbound, really?
Yeah, man.
I guess so, whatever you need it
They
for,
tell
right?
you about the biome of the planet. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, it's actually really interesting like when you start to look at biomes.
Oh yeah, it's amazing how the weather has turned into it's small talk. It's like a negative thing to talk about the weather, even though it affects us adversely.
Yeah, man. Well, I work outside, so
Yeah.
when the weather's happening, there's this thing that you all of a sudden realize you're like, oh my god, there's no matter of like, oh well, it's cheaper to not do anything about the weather. No, you can't do anything about the weather. You just physically can't. There's nothing to be done. You just take it. You either don't go outside, or you go outside and deal with the weather. Those are the only options.
They're figuring out how to do it though.
Did you see that little shirt on the mini map?
No.
There was a
It disappeared.
yeah. There was like a
Whoa,
white.
are we in like a winter place?
Dude, I told you I think we're in the northern province now.
I've never been here. Or at least I don't remember.
Oh
this.
yeah, you've definitely played this far. Don't even tell me you haven't. The problem now is I'm pretty sure I have to use this car.
Oh.
And it's only at 30 health. Don't really want to call in a vehicle repair kit either.
Well, no. I mean, who would?
I'll buy it if I need to finish the mission, especially because like the contract's already worth a shitload of money. But I don't like missions where you need a specific vehicle. Like, this game is designed to be like a Grand Theft Auto where you just are moving in and out of the world like this weird thieving traveler. Right?
Well, this guy gets it. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you and your fast card.
Mafia payment is en route to our account.
Oh, is that
I
done?
would love her.
Oh, it's
accent.
done.
She is fucking adorable.
Yeah, she is.
More of her.
She is pretty awesome as a as a
Don't
narrator.
downplay her.
Hey, I'm upplaying her.
She's not awesome. She doesn't inspire awe. She's adorable. She inspires adore.
She inspires us to adore her.
Exactly.
But
I just want to give her a big hug as she says that it's in my account.
just because she's adorable, does that mean we have to be adoring?
Yes?
No.
Yes.
No, I don't agree with that.
No!
I disagree with
Oh!
you. I fundamentally believe you to be wrong, sir.
I disagree with your fundamentals.
I disagree with your disagreeing of my disagreement. I put it to you that you're making a mockery of this debate.
For anyone who hasn't seen Ali G in the house, it is, I believe, the first of the ridiculous series of Sacha Baron Cohen movies. Borat being number 2 or 3. And then he did Bruno, The Dictator. I'm trying to describe shit for them because he's so good at fitting into the character that some people might not realize. Some people don't know,
It's an act up here.
and they're gonna want to know how it all went down.
If I ask them, and they don't tell me the truth, I know they're lying.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, if there's no truth, there's lies.
Do you know?
Oh shit, oh shit.
Do you know the old lie detector test with rice?
No.
Yeah, you make them put rice in their mouth, ask them a question, say spit the rice out, and tell me about this. And if they're able to speak, then they're not lying.
Who came up with that shit?
I don't know. It was an old
Chinese proverb.
I think it might have been an old army thing,
Really?
but Jonas does it on the unit.
Really?
Yeah,
Seems so silly and
it
superstitious.
does. Well, apparently, if you're about to lie, you lose all your saliva.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
wanna
but by
just
this-
hijack this shit. This
I know. But by that same token, like a lie detector, uses your heart rate, but that's not 100%. So I'm
Not
sure
at
your
all.
saliva is not 100% either.
Dude, the creator of the polygraph test knew it was going to be used wrong
Yeah, that's pretty
because
sad.
he knew it wasn't 100%. It was more like a guide.
More like guidelines.
It's a guideline, John.
Did I tell you about that? My first and only ever meme that I created.
You made a meme?
Yeah, it was a picture of Captain Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was the title was like showering in other people's showers. The knobs are more like guidelines. It's not very good. It was my first meme.
I think we need to turn Mr. Tim into a meme.
Mr. Tim.
What are you holding there?
Okay.
Soldier.
So I don't know what the difference is between these two rifles. This one is far more expensive.
It's probably better then, in my experience.
Well, it's got more bullets in the clip, but this one is an anti-armor rifle.
Does it have a silencer?
No, neither of them will.
Oh.
Both be crazy loud.
Ah.
That would have broken my back, man.
Treat me right.
Treat me right.
Hey, sorry.
Yes!
Nice shot. Sorry about the burping. I've recently talked it over with an advisor. May potentially be a bad decision
An advisor?
to burp into the mic as
What kind
often.
of fucking advisor do you have?
I was talking to Dad, and he's like, the burping. I don't know about that. And I'm like,
The burping.
yeah. I was like, it's it's not really a choice all the time, but I get it.
You can do it downwards.
I should stop.
Be
Yeah.
respectful.
Like that last one there, I wasn't even thinking about it.
you
It
can
just-
be polite sometimes.
I mean, it's on recording in one of the Bloodborne episodes where like I had no choice. I was talking at the same time that the burp was coming out, and it
Yeah,
hurt.
there's
It
nothing
hurt.
to do about
It hurt
that.
me. Like I didn't want to do that. I wasn't happy about that. Plus, you fuck your throat on a show where you're talking, it becomes a bit of an issue.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, I'm trespassing now. I'm trespassing now.
Fuck your throat.
I want this money. Fuck your throat. What do I get this money
Whoa.
for?
What are you doing out here?
Holy shit. Oh my gosh, it's the mercenary. Can I get your autograph? Keep your fans away. You're scoring. Distance between you and the nearest civilian. The closest one. What?
Your score is
Yes.
the distance between you and the nearest civilian.
No civilian casualties. Stay within the boundary. Time limit 1 minute.
What? It feels like what?
So I have to. Is this the boundary I have to stay in?
What?
Yeah, I have to stay in this boundary and stay as far as possible away from the civilians.
At the end of the 40
At the end of a
seconds?
minute.
What the fuck?
I don't know what happens when they catch me, though.
The civilians just like rip you apart, take all your shit, and become mercenaries.
Yeah, like, look, it's highlighting the closest one. Like, this is such a tiny boundary.
dude, this
She's not gonna move either.
this went from mercenaries to like Zelda 64 out of nowhere.
Yeah, this is
Oh
such
my
a
God, it's
weird
the
challenge.
mercenary.
Why am I getting paid for not giving my autograph to people?
That's weird. Plus, mercenaries' job is not to be famous at all. Actually, okay, stay on the one side, and then at the last second. Like,
Yeah, that's the
book
plan.
it. Oh,
Fuck.
you fucked it.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't
cocked
fuck
it
it. I
up.
didn't fuck it yet. Yes!
New record.
6.8? Okay.
She disappeared immediately.
I didn't get any money. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think the goal was like 10 meters or something.
10? How is it possible to get them?
Plus, where'd she go?
I didn't know if they could touch me.
She was consumed by the challenge. Here in South Korea, people challenge you, and if you don't complete their challenge, they are consumed by the beast. That's a civilian in the
Oh.
same clothing.
Well, you know what? Civilians can go fuck themselves. Actually, they didn't pay me for that.
Seriously. The job of a civilian is to pay me.
Sorry, ma'am. You look just like the quest giver. Run! Run!
Wow.
Put her in the garage.
No.
Made her have a timeout.
I guess she was consumed with a garage door. You're
Oh.
losing so much money.
Yeah, I'm
right
getting
now.
charged more and more and more.
Yeah, they
for
keep
that.
boosting it.
And everyone's pissed. Everyone's super pissed. If you can't tell, 50 grand for collateral damage? That's gonna cost me 100.
Oh wow.
If you can't tell, I'm gonna probably be loading after this.
Yeah, it's probably a good time to say thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for enduring that last 2 minutes.